Hi there, welcome back to Sending Ravens. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. Okay, after I got through a mountain of emails, fear emails. Oh boy, it's like the very last push for unbelievable, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the dark cult or the deep state is pushing their hardest to get you in that really bummed out place. Like there's old regurgitated stories about Mr. T. You know, I'm just going to say something about those stories about Mr. T. They worked so hard at taking him down in the years that he was actually the president. Think about it. Wouldn't they have proven some of those things? Okay, and really use some of those things. The biggest thing they harped on, they being his enemies, the whole time he was president, the mainstream media basically, and the deep state who were pretending to be the Democrats, okay, because those guys were all taken over by the deep state. So real Democrats might not be like that. These guys were deep staters, okay, and they still are, a whole bunch of them. And there's a whole bunch of Republicans that are also same bunch, okay? So we're not even talking about politics in that way anymore. But what I'm saying is, so these old stories are coming up and people are sending them to me, connecting them with, certain people that are on trial right now and whatever. So all of that was explained and proven not to be a big issue. Okay, anyway, you can go look that stuff up for yourself. But so the old stories are coming back around, okay? And think about this. What the mainstream media went with after they dug everywhere for dirt on Mr. T, what they actually ended up pushing, okay? And this just tells you how little dirt they found on him, was him not proclaiming his taxes and or not being honest on his taxes or whatever that story. Still, they're still playing around with that one, okay? And really, now that we know what we know about the Fed, who cares? Like, who cares? He probably knew they were illegitimate and or illegal. So now, does it matter? Okay, we might all be in that shape. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, and then the other thing that they kept hammering on, so this is all they had on him, the taxes story, okay, the grab, that comment that he made. Okay, so they got that story on him, they got him saying it, right? And the other one was the false accusations of collusion. Remember that? With Russia, which is completely been proven not to be a thing. Okay, so I just want everybody to remember, keep your head straight. Like, don't send me old regurgitated fear-mongering videos about these things. Okay, I'm so, like, today was just over the top with fear. Okay, I'm not into it. Okay, everybody needs to just sit tight. We're at the very end of this. Everybody knows they were going to be throwing everything at us. Watch my Tomorrow Tarot by Janine. I look at the latest big crazy thing going around in Canada from supposedly the Canadian government. You know what I think about the governments. They're all shadowed, okay? They're shadow governed by alliance, okay? So did you forget? That's what I believe. Okay, so if you're not on board with that, you might have a hard time stomaching my videos because I'm on board. The cards have been really clear about it, so I'll either be completely proven wrong or I'm going to be completely right. It's one of those two things, and we're going to know really soon. Okay, so it's not a time to freak out and get all bummed out. What have I been telling you all along? What are all the good truthers saying? Not a time to buy into this. This is exactly what the deep state want, the bad guys. They want you to get super bummed out and jump ship right now. They want you to jump. That's their only play that they have left, is to push your fear buttons and gut punch you, okay? And what really all of these gut punches are for, really let's let them be used to wake up the sleepers And we, the truth community, need to stay vigilant and focused on our visualization of our future, okay, and not in the fear. So Phil says it really good. You guys know who I'm talking about by now when I say Phil. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, somebody will put it in the comments. Okay, so go look it in the comments because I don't put links on here. And who else said it really well? Oh, I shared a video that was really good. I think it was from BitChute. I shared it on Twitter and Facebook. Okay, so Tarot by Janine on Twitter and then Janine Morigeau on Facebook. Okay, so go check that out. That one says it all. It basically reminds us that we're watching a movie. Okay, don't forget. And I know the movie's gotten silly and absurd even, but it's really more for the sleepers' sake. Okay, just try to remember that. Okay, but that doesn't mean you let them do everything, them being the alliance. No, we got our part and we've been discussing what our part is. Okay, so go watch some of my videos. In the last year, you'll figure out what our part is. Okay, so I just wanted to come on here and say that because things have gotten like, it's almost like a crescendo of silliness out there. And yeah, we need to remember to breathe. Remember to that our thoughts, words, and feelings create our future and destiny. Okay, just wanted to come on here and say that. Thank you so much for watching my little short video. Sending you all ravens.